it's Brittany from Yoga Nurture, and I want to show you today how to open up your downward facing dog. A lot of times in downward facing dog, we start feeling a little as though you're just in a massive, painful push-up. So no more. Here's what I'm going to show you may be happening to you in your downward dog. If you were to look into a mirror, you may find that in downward facing dog, you tend to try to straighten those heels down towards the ground, but then you round up through the spine and you see those shoulders crunching up near the ears, and then you just feel like you're in a lot of pain. It doesn't feel like a good stretch. The other thing that I see often is your shoulders being too far towards the wrists in downward facing dog. So this right here is going to cause a lot of tension, so I'm going to show you how you can avoid that. So first of all, you're going to take a look at my shoulders here. In downward facing dog, whereas you might be feeling as though they're crunched up near the ears and you're pressing back, but it still feels very uncomfortable, take a peek at my elbows and notice how my elbows are flared out towards the side. Instead, start to rotate the elbows down towards the ground. This is going to open up your shoulders and allow you to melt downward. So, once again, it's the difference of flaring the elbows out, notice my shoulders, and allowing them to melt downward. Just one more time so you can see the difference. Take a look as I rotate my elbows and melt my shoulders back and down. So here's our original position, all crunched up. And as I start to melt the elbows down, I have space to let my head melt away from my shoulders. And then the way to avoid feeling like you're rounding out through the back, once you can pull those shoulders back and down, one of the things you can do to help your downward facing dog is we pull those elbows under, shoulders back and down, let the head hang, and instead of trying to keep those legs straight and it's causing you to round out, take a nice bend into your knees so that you can press away from the front of the room and imagine that you could bring your heart to touch the center of the mat. And as your flexibility allows, maybe you can start to straighten those legs. So those are just a couple of tips and tricks to help you out in your downward facing dog. Downward dog is one of my favorite poses, but it keeps surprising me because I find that every time I do it, oh, I could stretch a little more here, or maybe I could rotate under a little. We'll just work with it. Discover downward facing dog and feel free to play with it every single time, just walking your dog out a little bit. But I hope these tips helped, and if you have any questions, just let me know. Good luck with your